Well, greetings and salut. I thought I seen something. That's weird. Greetings and salutations, good people of the internet. The Duke is back. I'm going to stream today. This is the last stream of 2025, unless myself and No go in and try and do something in a little bit. I don't know. Time is flying by. I can't keep up with any of this. I haven't been doing much but offline gaming and retiring in the evening down by the fire and the Christmas tree and watching some movies. And it seems like the last couple of months have just gone. And now here I am back in No Man's Sky to finalise missions that I should have done years ago. Hello, No. Good to see you in the chats. Oversee our missions. Yes, I'll tell you what. I went in. Remember, I was running around looking for abandoned buildings last night, and I found a couple, but nothing was triggering. I realized that it's because it was the base computer missions. So I have to do those because the overseer asked me to do those. And I was running around. And it's apparently this damn abandoned building is on a long journey away. Now, I do have the option to reset it and bring it back to the original system where I was at, so I wouldn't have to do the runaround. But I'm thinking now I'm just going to do the runaround. I don't know how far it is. It seems to stretch on for ages, but I've got Dreadwing here, and she is hooked up with all the latest fancy gadgets. She can jump further than my freighter can. So we're going to do that and hope that I at least get this base computer mission done. I'll show you here what I'm talking about. There, the base computer archives. So I have to visit remote archive terminal. That is what this dickhead, pardon my French, this guy wanted me to do. Search for an abandoned building for data, right? But the base computer mission is what I have to do. Because I looked it up, I checked it out, and AI and several internet people confirmed to me that it's this mission that I'm supposed to be doing. So we're gonna see if we can do it. It looks like it's miles away. I don't see the end point. Let's just be clear. There is a problem that I face, and it's that I'm in new systems. So look at this, undiscovered. That looks like a paradise planet to me. So we're gonna have to go out. I might jump in my freighter, just take note of what system I'm in, so I can head back there, or maybe just leave a mission outpost on a planet there that I can jump back to. Because I am a good way into the center of the galaxy mission as well. So we'll just log these planets the old-fashioned way for now. And I am flat screen today, so it's a verdant planet. It's not a paradise planet, but it still could be. You still have that gold one at the top to do. I've loads to do. That's the one I'm talking about. No, look. Discoveries. Yeah, log. That's the one I need done. That one, yeah. I'd be still doing that if it wasn't for you telling me. I had no idea that this is always going to be there, that it never goes away. Very, very disturbing. But, you know, I'm glad you were there. No, I'm glad you were there to tell me, to fix me, and to put me on better pastures there, because this thing never ends, right? Look, it doesn't. It never ends. Depending on which stupid system you're in. Base computer archives. Let's make sure we're on the right one. So I just haven't felt much like streaming. Just being honest. Today I said, oh well, I have to do this. I was trying to figure out this fucking mission, and I realized, you know, this is gonna be a long one. Let's just stream it, and close out the year in No Man's Sky, unless you and I jump into something. But I have Jules Holland Hootenanny, a roaring fire, and 6 cans of Guinness waiting for me. So, ooh, this is an interesting planet now. Look at this. It's a cyberpunky world. Check this out, everyone. And it's mine. It's all mine. Yeah, you know, I quite like this place. You know, you could have just not told me about the explorer's mission being indefinite and just laughed at me the whole time. I'm glad you didn't, so thank you. Steering me right. Oh my word, look at that. Yeah, this is cool. It's quite cyberpunky. This would make a nice Christmas planet as well. Oh, we got a predator. Here. Listen. I'm only a visitor. I don't taste good. Look at my badass new armor. Just leave me alone. I don't want to kill anything on New Year's Eve. Especially a dino. Oh, I want to catalog you though. Come here. Maybe if I feed them, we can make friends. Yeah, see? I'm not so bad. I'm not such a bad guy, am I? Harvest grease. You know what? I don't mind if I do. We're dinoing, boys. Look at this. Jurassic Park. Well, in theory, you could do it for every single system. Yeah, well, that's what it looks like. Yeah, look at that, boys. A dino. Not long ago, he was trying to eat me. Now I'm riding him. Not that way. Okay, this is a cool-ass planet and everything. I've enjoyed my stay here. It's a short one, though. Hey! Oh! Listen, pal. I was just riding you a couple of seconds ago. Or look, I don't want to hurt you. Alright, just stay back. Interesting planet. You know. Let's pop down a buoy. Alright. So, we begin our new journey with a new base. Cyberpunky Junkie. Chunker. And leave. Yeah, I like that world, but I might have to, depending on how long this journey is, I might have to bring in the freighter and just scan all these. I don't want to be doing this. This is like old school stuff, you know what I mean? I used to have to do it this way before you could mark the planets. That's how old I am. Any more activity on vaudeville there? No. These feckin' guys just don't leave me alone. Oh, Bubble World. Not my cup of tea. That's mine. There's the things I was talking about. No. If you ever see those in your scanner, you can pick those up and you can put them in your base. So just middle mouse button and flat. There you go. Stick that in your base. Glitches, man, glitches. I have a couple of glitches for you, for your base. No, not going back to it. I've made the characters and victims. Now just need to make a murder mystery out of it, which it turns out is hard. Wait, you have to sculpt your own mission? It's very confusing to me. No. You have to talk to me like I'm an old man. These bubbles aren't going away. Yeah, that's better. Hey Solir, Happy New Year, buddy. I haven't been streaming much. I've been just lying on the couch, offline gaming to myself, because I didn't want to do the hassle of streaming or anything like that, and just then retired to the couch. Solir, lie on the couch next to the Christmas tree with a roaring fire, watching movies and space above and beyond, funnily enough. Hope you're doing alright, man. And Happy New Year to you. And Happy New Year to you too, No. Yeah, looks like a water world here. Buckfast, Sado. The game's insulting me now, guys. Anybody ever drank Buckfast? Absolute lunacy. Lunacy, I tell you. Stay well away. Don't even know if you can still get it anymore. This is a nice planet, funnily enough. It's a torrential heat. Well, it's claimed in the name of the Dread Empire. Enjoy. And get back, that's what we do. And just upload all of those. No point in sticking around. Eventually I'll have to call in the freighter and just do this the common sense way, but the freighter is currently marking the end point so far of my center of the galaxy journey. I lost it, I just found it again, so I don't want to lose that freighter a second time. Happy New Year and oh no, so on. You don't care much for New Year's, do you, Solar? You've never tried Buckfast? No. It's like nail polish. It's a wine, but it's calling it a wine is a disservice to wine. It doesn't taste anything like wine, but there used to be a bar. It's still there actually. It was a rock bar. It's still there, but it's not the rock bar it used to be. It was called Fibber McGee's, and it was in town on Parnell Street there. And they used to do on Thursday nights, you'd pay €5 at the door, and every drink for the rest of the night was €3, no matter what it was. So people would go in there, all the metalheads and all that. They would go in, and it used to be a metal bar, like. And they would go in and they would order bottles of Buckfast for every round. Like, these are big bottles of this substance that tastes somewhat like nail polish smells, you know. And they would down this stuff. Like, they would do rounds on bottles of Buckfast. But the fun police, they stopped all of that carry on in Ireland. Now the bars close at 10:30. You know, they cost about €50 for a beer now. It's just. Those were German musician days, though. So don't hold it against me. Don't judge me. I can imagine the No Man's Sky crowd, if they just watched this part, horrified, going running. Oh no! I want my Funko Pops and my plushies. I'm only joshing. Right, this is our planet now, so it's a nice one too. Have to get to that end point. Like pear drops. That sounds amazing. Pear drops. The sweets? The boiled sweets? I guess you could say they taste something like that. I don't know. It tastes... you know what? I can't describe it because it doesn't taste like alcohol at all. It doesn't taste like a bottle of wine. It's like a chemical. It's like a hair dye or something. The bars close at 10:30. Yeah, last orders. It used to be, in my day, right, we'd be playing gigs and all. There'd be midnight at the Olympia, so there'd be like a band on, say, the Australian Nirvana or something. A lot of tribute acts back in the day. And you'd go there. Your night out would only be starting then at midnight. They'd wrap up around 2-3 a.m. and then you'd head over to either Eamon Doran's would still be open at 2 a.m. but 3 a.m. you'd be pushing it. You'd go to the Viper room that was across. That was on where was that? Actually, I forget the name of the street that was on. But you just head over there, and that was open till 6 in the morning, and they'd be just constantly serving alcohol. And then you'd have a lock-in. Like I'd have bars where I'd go and I'd be staying there all night, and I'd leave at 7 in the morning and head straight into work. Well, I can say that now, but that I didn't do that every day or anything. That was just on events. Oh, hello, copper. But it was great times, and I was young and dumb, and you know, Ireland, Dublin City was so much better as well back then. But you know, now it's that Electric Six gig that we went to. It was shut down. The bars stopped serving at 10. And this is a music venue. Like we paid for the tickets. The bars stopped serving at 10 o'clock. The band was still on the stage, and then they kicked us all out at 10:30. We were just thrown out onto the street, and then we tried to find somewhere else to go, and everywhere was closed. And I was just going, I don't recognize this city anymore. No wonder our people have stopped drinking, and they're all going teetotal. It's too expensive, and it's like drinking in a nanny state now. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's done. Anyway, I don't want to be I sound like an alcoholic, but I wasn't. Well, maybe I might have been considered an alcoholic there by normies back in the day, but I wasn't. It was just our culture. Just always at gigs, always playing gigs, surrounded by other bands, the rock star life. It was a lot of fun. I don't regret it. I kind of regret it when my memory stops working these days. But there was a lot of great times. But I don't really, I avoid town now these days. I stay away. The bars closed at 10:30 in Ireland, and there wasn't blood on the streets. Well, see, I always said this as well. No, I always said the only thing that would get the Irish people to rise up would be if you went after the alcohol. And I was wrong, because they did that, and especially during the lockdown madness, they shut down everything and isolated people, and then drove up. There used to be in Tesco's and all, you could buy like €4 bottles of wine, and they decided that they didn't like that. The government decided they didn't like that. They didn't like people having access to cheap alcohol, so they drove up the price, and so it had to be a minimum of €10. Can you believe that? So I was wrong on that count. They literally did go after the alcohol, and the Irish people capitulated from what I've seen. But it's more than that. It's like they've gone after everything fun, you know. They've tried to make, they're trying to ban our flag now and everything. It's just like, get the fuck out of here. But that was a good old days, man. There was so much good shit going on then. Pardon my French. Traditionally it's 11, but clubs and certain bars are licensed for later. There's a pub in a village over, has a lock-in nearly every week because no one gives an F. Don't know if they still... That's the way it used to be here. No. The guards wouldn't even interfere. They'd go by, and they'd hear people inside. The shutters would be down and all, but they wouldn't bother generally. Sometimes they did. It depends on what bar it was as well. But the guards were doing that themselves. But now it's all different. Like they'll put you in prison and maybe give you the electric chair if you're caught in a lock-in. Then you'll be the last person I ask directions in Dublin. Yeah, I wouldn't ask me directions anymore. So there, I used to only really know my way around from the pubs and the venues, and it's all changed now anyway. I don't like being in there anymore. Then you'll be the last person I asked directions. Yeah. Also, I don't think anyone considers Irish alcoholics. Yeah, that's true. They think we're all just drunks anyway. Which I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty much true. A good point. Good points. Like, it's not so much that way anymore. There's like a war on pubs here in Ireland. It's very hard to explain for people who aren't like Irish. They haven't grown up as kids like with it and all. It's it's like our culture is just being like shut down at every point, and like pubs are being priced out of the market. So like alcohol is maybe, 20 years ago a pint of Guinness would have been €3. Now you're lucky to find it for under €7. And I don't care who you are, €7 a pint is a bit steep going out. Like if you're gonna have what an Irishman would have 10 pints, that's €70 just for pints. But yeah, then you have the complimentary kebab and the taxis, and you want to be a millionaire to go out now. But, yeah, they're shutting everything down. Especially it kind of went full on during the lockdown. They started going after pubs and trying to get them. They fined one pub 700 grand for being open when they were told to lock down. And they kind of made an example out of them. And then it's just, there's only a couple of pubs I know now that told them to fuck off and just, pardon my French, just said, no, we're not doing that. We're not turning people away. That's madness. I mean, there was lunacy all about here. There were people going around with full headgears on here and everything. I'm just looking at them going, this, it's not airborne. It's spread by touch. Retards, man. But it's, they all just turned into like body snatchers. It was madness. I'm glad that's gone. We still remember these people though. What was I doing? Anyway, I'll stop talking about that because I'm going to start ranting about stupid shit. So I just miss the good old days. Pub culture was a beautiful thing, boys. And there was a guy called Doc. My mate Hackett knew him well. He was in the papers and all. He died there during the year. And he was so known. He used to go around with a fedora hat on, or it could have been a Stetson, but I think it was a fedora. And he'd have like a trench coat on. He was always done up in his Sunday best. Like he was always suited up. And everyone knew him. Like tourists knew him. Locals knew him. And he was Doc. That was his name. And when he died, he was so beloved. So beloved that they did there were full write-ups in the paper. There was stuff everywhere on him, And that was the culture a lot of people don't know about, but you would if you were Irish, And that's kind of, I don't know how to. Even our corrupt government had a doll bar, right? So the doll is like our White House, say. And even they had a bar of their own. And the taxpayer paid for it. They just stay in and lock-ins and that. That was our politicians. There's only one other race I know that are like that. Like, they're not like that, but they're close. Is the Polish. Basically Lithuanians as well, maybe. But none of them have that culture, like the pub culture, the Cayleys, the Irish wake. Nobody has that but us assholes. That's because we have nothing here. Same for Big Macs. Yeah, that's true. No. I've heard in the United States, McDonald's are like losing major business because I think it's $30 for a meal now or something. And like low-income families where they used to take their kids there to feed them. Now they can't afford it. It's like gone up our market or something. And their numbers are falling drastically in the United States, so they want to get their act together. You know the basics, like 10 points in a row. Yeah, you see, like, it wouldn't have been unusual to have 17 points, like, on a night out here back in my 20s. Like, it was always like you wore it as a badge of honor. It's fucking silly. Like, you wouldn't be able to do it now because it would be way too expensive. And I'm old now, so I couldn't do it anyway. But the drinking culture, like the alphalas, they drink you under the table, mate. The pub, the point men, they were called. Anyway, I promise I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just Irish. So now you know why I want advocates so much. No. Like you, I'll tell you what, Solier. If you'd known me even 10 years ago, I could have taken you to some fucking amazing places in Dublin, some very interesting places. You would have gotten your jollies, but it's a different city now. A lot of that stuff is gone. Social media has a lot to do with the destruction of people just being present with each other, I think, as well. Anyway, you know, I'm not bitter. I'm not an alco. They're just some good times, man. There's just some funny shit. I'd be afraid now with all the social media and the smartphones and everything. Can't do anything anymore. But you know, my idea of a good New Year's Eve now, I'm not so far advanced yet that I'm like everybody else that's just gone, oh, I just go to bed before it even happens. My thing is the Jules Holland Hootenanny. The guy is a gem. Anybody else watch that? Every year I put it on. You know, they have the countdown, but they have bands on all night. And it's a great vibe. It's really cool. Jules Holland Hootenanny. I think it's BBC. But Jules Holland is an absolute gem of a bloke. I just sit there on the couch. I toast to my father like a shot of whiskey. And then that's it. This time my brother gave me this Guinness Nitro Surge or contraption. I have that there, and I bought 6 cans of that. And there's some stone crystals there. 6 cans of that Guinness Nitro Surger. Don't know if anyone's tried that yet with the little contraption thing. 6 cans cost me €20. I was like, hell no. Like, my brother was supposed to be coming over on Christmas, but he got sick. Him and his family got sick. He now has a chest infection, so he's supposed to be over today. It was his birthday yesterday, but he's gotten worse. So we haven't seen him. He's currently in bits. There's some mad strain of flu going around, guys. Watch yourselves. Yeah, I can't see shit. Where's my ship gone? Where, Dreadwing? Dreadwing, where are you? Come get... there you are. It's cold outside. No kind of atmosphere. I'm all alone. More or less. I can't imagine that quantity of liquid, to be honest. I'm more spirits guy, which is even more expensive. You could substitute Advocat for food. Yeah, that's a logical progression, like an alcoholic dessert. I always forgot but respect his commitment to bringing genuine music to TV. Yeah, me too. I like him. He never... Everything's about the music. A couple of twats tried to start their usual pontificating, and he just shuts it down. It's great, so you can just enjoy his show, you know? But, I think I'll just bring in my freighter. I'll show you how long this journey is. Oh. X, is it? Yeah. There, that green line that's going off into the middle of nowhere. That's the computer mission. So I think I can hit that, and then yeah, no, hit. Now I can hit. Right. Can I go? Oh my god, hello games. Oh, right. Oh no, it's not your fault. I'm doing something wrong as usual. And now, there, it just goes off. See, it seems like it stops here, but it doesn't. And because this is in my own system, I kind of want to just get here and take care of all of this. Claim all of these planets. It'd be so much easier with the freighter. I'd just come in and scan them all, and then they'd be all mine. All mine. He's not got bat flu. No, nothing that cool. Like Batman flu? No. No, just we want to keep them away from my mom as well. You know, we don't want that going anywhere near. It's quite harsh dose, you know. Come on, land. There we go. You know, it's a good thing that in flat I don't seem to have that no landy bug issue. Maybe it's just a VR thing. Huh. What the hell? Look at this thing. I've never seen anything like this in No Man's Sky before. It's even got little lanterns hanging off it. Intriguing. No. I think I'm going to, so Turk. That's so Turk. So Turk of him. Right, Flora. Here, lantern tree. I'm gonna rename and upload. So X. We're just gonna call it lantern tree. Lantern tree. There you go. Everybody's happy. And now you just upload them all. A big old fella there. I like these lantern trees, man. COVID, yeah, no. No, it might surprise people to learn that not everything is COVID, you know? I have to go through that all the time. I know you did as well, no. There's a difference between COVID and the flu. The flu actually has always been killing people. COVID is a genetically engineered virus that was purposefully released. And it has major fevers. And you lose your sense of smell and taste. Whereas with flu, it's more of an overall body thing. There's a bad dose of flu going around right now. We were all warned about it. Oh no, we're gonna have to do lockdowns again and such. I think the people are done with that nonsense. I don't want to do all these. I'm bored. No, we have to. You know what I'm gonna do? Go back to the space station. I'm gonna call in my freighter. And I'm gonna do this with the freighter, but we have to log its position first, so I'll jump to the freighter and I'll leave a base computer down there. So I know I can jump back there and resume my journey to the center of the galaxy mission. Because I can't get the purple star systems and the gas giants and the deep oceans unless I actually finally reset the simulation. And I want my Atlantid tools too. I want my autophage settlements. I had a sneeze coming on there. I muted it for you guys, but it never happened. It was a no-show. We are confirmed sneezeless. You see what they've fixed as well? A lot of people haven't noticed this, but I have. They fixed this. The lights on the stairs. That used to go all weird and funky. Now it's normal. Well done, Hello Games. You legends. Oh, too many beans. Oh, storage augmentation. I'll take that. Thank you very much, Mr. Geck. What kinds of weapons do we have? Yeah. You still have to fix this problem though, Hello Games. Yeah, and not the worst I've ever seen, but just not my type. Right. So Turk. Right, look, I guarantee you, even as distinctive as that name is, I'm gonna forget. So it's So Turk Station, just in case I ask. Look at the name of my ship now. I'll put down a quick base computer here. That'll be the signpost, so I won't lose. Always feels weird not sneezing. Yeah, it's always a disappointment. There's something pleasurable about sneezing that I don't fully understand. Because it's an inconvenience, really, when you think of it, isn't it? What system am I in now again? Jasmodo. Jasmodo kick. See, that should be easily rememberable. But it's me we're talking about, so let's just put down a base computer. Planet side. that we can jump right back to. We'll build a rudimentary base with a Stargate. Terraform catastrophe. Yeah, this one. Flourishing planet. Sure, why not? Oh no. No land mass. No mass. Come on, give me a screel of land here. A little oil and something. Now this is really unusual. I don't think I've ever had a planet where I could fly over ocean non-stop and have no little islands. Nice. Right. Oh, would you look at this? Did I see islands there, or was it just my imagination? No, I did. I've seen an island. It's a hideous planet. Let's just do a quick rudimentary base with it. Should have plenty of carbon now. Bingo. Bong. I don't even need a Stargate. This'll do. Ground base. Right, a grand journey. What did they call that? Signpost. Hey, Serenity. Happy New Year, Lady Serenity. I hope it's a brilliant 2026 for all of you cool people. 2025 was a bit of a hard year, so I'm hoping for like a nice one, a nice 2026, if that's okay. Non-ocean, I've had that a few times when I really need an island. It's like the game reads your mind, isn't it? No. The same thing happens to me. A grand journey, what do you call it? Milestone. No, what is it? It's a milestone. Or signpost. What do you call a marker? Marker one. One. There we go. And lovely picture there and everything. Alright, so we'll get the fleck out of here. So I should be able to jump there. No problem. I should have been doing a lot more of these along the way. And now what I can do is jump back using the space station. Call in my freighter to wait, where am I going again? Yeah, what was the South Turk, wasn't it? There might be hope for you yet, Duke. Not all your brain cells have been bleached. Now, how we get? Wait, hold on. Yeah. It's here, dummy. Now, where are we? South Turk, right? Recent. South Turk. There we go. Now, if all goes to plan here, I should be able to call in my freighter and still retain the position I was in on my long journey to the center of the galaxy and not mess things up, because I'm a little, shall we say, shaken that recently my freighter disappeared. So I used to leave it where it was to, like, as a marker, so I'd know where I was in the journey, and I'd just continue on from there. But it just disappeared. I couldn't warp to it, I couldn't use the Stargate to it, I couldn't do anything to it. And I didn't want to call it in because I'd lose the position I was in, because I never logged it. I didn't know where it was. So I solved it by going back through space stations that I'd gotten and jumping to them, and then checking the star map to see where I was and see if I could find the trail of planets that I'd logged all the way into the center. That's how I got there. What was I gonna do again? Yeah, so we're in South. Oh yeah. It's calling our freighter here. Then we don't have to keep landing on planets. We'll call in the USS Winnipeg. These guys should be in full New Year's Eve party mode. Hey boys, what's your name here? Oh, I wish they'd fix that. I miss my boys. Yeah, just Planetary Probe, boys. There we go. That's all done for us now. Log that. Save. Let's continue on. Okay, make sure that we have the current mission highlighted. Don't want to speak too soon. Looks like they fixed the animation of the freighter warp. Oh no, they didn't. Damn. What do you think of my new armor, guys? It's flashy, isn't it? It's nice. I got my Sentinel backpack on now. It's really grown on me. Odie even looks well as a Sentinel. But, yeah, it cost me a lot of Quicksilver. Not the backpack, the suit. Hey. Maca. Bountiful planet. Maybe we'll hit that up just to check. Miasmic planet. Yeah, so no... We've got no Paradise Worlds, but we do have one potential Earth-like, so we'll go down and have a look. Oh, that's Purger. Where's Red Wing? Could use Red Fury. Yeah. Gotta stick with Dread. Where is she gone though? There she is. Hello, girl. Interesting space station. Oh, see you later, Solir. Enjoy Star Citizen. Have you tried it in VR yet? Yeah, let's go. I'm kind of afraid to give it a go because my computer might blow up, even with the 3090. Alright, Honda, what do you got for me? Right, that, perfect, anomaly detector, and yeah, it's fun. Look at all those. That's for the New Year's celebration. I got all of them. Might dupe the expensive ones. You have to pay Quicksilver for these and the anomaly. It's a shame that you can't put like a timer on them. I'd really like that part, but you just gotta lay them down and run them. Alright, put that back. Blue. Starship. How do we expand that? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, freighter. Oh, starship. There we go. I had intended to do like this really elaborate fireworks show for New Year's. Myself and Nono had some fun there with fireworks recently. But it turns out that you have to lay them and then they go off automatically. There's no way to time them or just lay them and then activate them. Which would have been a smarter way to do it. Like you just place them down and then walk up to them and press E. That would have been cool. Then you could have these like ornate, planned out fireworks displays. Ah yes, back to the boogie, but most beautiful and in VR verse. Streaming it too with us on board sometimes, it seems to work for him in VR. And oh, nice keyboard and mouse, yeah. Me, tried it in VR. It's tempting. I gotta say, I'm just like, if you're still there, what kind of system does he have set up? Well, this is a nice planet, actually. Earth-like confirmed. As long as we don't have any... Just as I said it. I think they do it to me on purpose, maybe. It's a cool looking yoke, though. Well, Earth-like, sadly close, but no cigar. It's no, just no prime. It's got everything. Nice rocks. Earth-like trees. Well, kind of. They're green. Earth-like grass. The kind of grass I like here. Blue water, blue skies, white puffy clouds. Unfortunately, giant bugs too. Fucking bugs, man. It's a bug planet. Alright. Let's pack her up. Back in the ship. It's close, so tantalizingly close. Yeah, it's more like Starship Troopers. Well, if you ever do, we'll be there, and I don't know, he uses his quest with his PC. Thanks, Serenity. It's like a Christmas present that I have sitting there for me. I've always wanted to play that in VR. I held off for years for it to go VR, and didn't play it flat at all. And then I held off for it to get to, what was that, Squadron 42? That's nowhere to be seen either, so... It is a beautiful world to check out in VR for certain. Right, that's everything. Let's move on. Oh, you know what I forgot? Stupids. Gotta tag these teams, brother. La-di-da, la-di-da. Alright, men, at ease. The mission is going great. Yeah, everything's done. We're out of here. Wanna get out of my way there, pal? Rainy planet, that could be promising. Overgrown planet. And miasmic. Yeah, let's check out the rainy planet. Could be a nice little retreat. I like the sound of rain. If it's Earth-like, no bugs. Could be a nice little retirement planet. right there, boys. Look. Well, now, this was a big disappointment. Those trees are brilliant. The rest of it, though. Are those dinos? No. Alright, not too bad, not too shabby. Well, bit ugly. The orange doesn't do it for me. It's not Earth-like. Let's get over here. Continue on with the Overseer mission. I'm not gonna run around looking for her. Let's just call her in. Gotta dive, what was it? Gotta dive back into the verse. Thank you for sharing and take care all. God bless Serenity. Enjoy the Star Citizen. Gotta say, no, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to jump into Star Citizen. See what it's all about now. Okay. Alright, gentlemen, stand aside. All hands on deck. Nope. Next one. Damp planet. Could be a nice one as well, but I really don't. This is very misleading all the time. We gotta check it out. Vile brood detected. Choking clouds and sentinels enforcing. Fauna bountiful. Nah, you know what? Nah, I don't want them bountiful, to be honest. Let's get out of here. Gotta make some progress here. Not much to consider there. Good. Let's jump on. Damn it, Utah! Do I have to jump on my ship for that to unlock? You always gotta take those storage augmentations. Yeah, not the worst. Okay, onwards. Okay, it's a very strange control system here. paradise. Nice grass, trees, kind of autumnal. Wouldn't be my kind of cup of tea, really. The yellow sky is a bit of a no-no. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's get out of here, though. Where is this overseer sending me? And a 0. Dublin. Dublish. That's funny. Overgrown plant, not interested though. Glacial, webbed. Dread Dublish. But, pardon you. This mission's just gonna... I hope he's not sending me to the middle of the galaxy or something. Foil anomaly. Sounds charming. Hyperdrive has no fuel. Wonderful.
Technology recharge.
Scaly, toxic, humid, torrid, and foggy. I didn't expect this to go on this long. Holy Moses. Let's get in there. Icebound, fiery, tropical could be nice. Temperate, acrid. That could be nice. Tropical. Foil brute detected. Yeah. Get out of my way, douchebag. Overgrown. I don't know where this thing is sending me at all. It's a pretty long warp. That's a paradise planet. I think not. Oh, for crying out loud. Another 0. Okay, it's kind of back for it. I had no idea it'd be this far. Did say it was a long journey, but looks nice. But we don't have time. It works. Yeah. I hope this hasn't bugged out or something. Toxic. Frozen. They looked promising there for a second. Just for a brief second. Oop. Hyperdrive has no fuel.
Technology recharge.
Something tells me this is gonna go on for years. I'm not sure what this is all about. I might have to reset it maybe and just have it on Planet Gammy. Maybe that would be the smart play. I didn't think this was in store, you know? Probably sending me to the center of the galaxy. Odoron Daduru. Well, there's a name. Infested paradise. Yeah, no thanks. Is this the last one? Couldn't be. That'd be too much good news. I wouldn't be able to take it. Icy, isotopic, temperate, boiling, hyperborean, and fiery. All garbage. Thank ye.
Technology recharging.
Let's just double check this mission. Visit remote archive terminal. The base computer is located on off-world archive. Reach the marked coordinates and investigate. Consult the galaxy map while in space to locate destination. Yeah, I could just restart it for nearby structures. It's tempting, but I kind of wanted to go into the dark here. We'll do one more. Pray. Pray. Once again, nothing of interest. Save and let's get the hell out of here. Holy good Johnson. This is a long old trek. Yeah, it's nothing. Abandoned, they're kind of cool though. Right, we'll do one more. We're still piston in the pool. We'll call it. I have Jules Holland waiting for me with a fire. Well, that's not till later, but you know. Right, uno mas. Predator. Take the shot.
Recharging.
Is far. Yeah, you can say that again. Charlie. Tropical. Shell strewn, shard, temperate, rocky. Yeah. Well, that was a boost. I think this thing is gonna have me running around all the way across the galaxy. We'll just consultant idiot is. No sign of it at all. Right. Yeah, I guess we can wrap it up here and not feel guilty. I gave it a good shot. I might just have to reset the mission and have it local. Not sure what all this is about, but I do kind of like the idea that you're just going out into the unknown. So I do get it. I just didn't think it would be this far out into the unknown. Redacted, windswept. Yeah, none of that matters. Upload all of that. What's that? Noxious. Aching ass. That's also. Are they taking the piss out of me? I think they might be. There's Irish right there. Yeah. And, right. Last one. I think. Quieter. Yeah, I was just trying to control my rabble mount. My, it's more kind of like. I don't know. So, people can relax, just chill on with the background, you know? Right, there we go. I think we should have just done Star Trek. No. I thought this was going to be a quick little stream that I could, like, fucking get this mission done. They have us traipsing around all over the place here. Gonna grab some dinner now. There's dissonant worlds here and everything. Like, this is a dissonant, so no, it might be worth popping a sunburst, seeing if there's a nice ship down here. Discovered by Zalling, so even if there is a nice one down here, let's just pop a sunburst anyway. Dissonant spike detected. Alright, let's go down. There's no point in actually scanning these because it's already been discovered. 9 years ago. No, look at that. Check that out. 9 years ago. That's when this game first started. That's crazy. Well, plus, minus, or minus, plus, dazing, plus, minus. Fair play to you. 9 years later, I find the star system you were in. That's bizarre, man. And it wasn't a dissonant planet, so this ship might be a firster. I'm still game. Alright, I just have to grab something to eat. No. And, then let me set up the stream. What should we do? From Other Suns or Star Trek? Do you want to command the Enterprise or shoot some stuff up and run away from aliens and not be pathetic this time? Because we were quite pathetic in the last stream. I don't remember being that bad, but I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that I was using the more advanced chip. I think they were taking it hard on us, and I think that when you play multiplayer, they kind of just throw everything at you. I don't remember it being so hard. I do remember it being difficult, and I remember them being difficult missions. And getting back to Earth was an achievement in itself, but the next move after getting back to Earth, I don't know, because I've never done it. I always lose. What are the odds this is an amazing Sentinel ship? You know what? Not the worst colours I've ever seen, red and black. But I don't like these styles. Red and black, Lono. Would that float your boats? Great colours. Some people will like that ship too. It's a C class. Well, I'll tell you, not my bag.
Storm clearing.
No fans or nothing. Fangs, I mean. Fans. Alright, we're out of here. Fuck this. We might be still pathetic, but up for either. We gotta get better. I'm not used to being pathetic. I'm used to being a champion. No. Alright, I think I'll wrap this one up now, grab something to eat. I'm getting nowhere. Nothing going on. What the hell was that? Anomaly detected? What the fuck was that? Whatever it was, my freighter jumped right into it. Maybe that's what it was. Ah, son of a... Meh. My friend says that all the time as well, meh. The disrespect. No. We are Starfleet officers. We can't be mediocre. Alright, look, I don't know what that thing was, but it's quite possible it looked like an atlas speaking or something, and... You know, it doesn't say anything about jumping in to pulls. Oh no. Yeah, you dummy. Yeah. Go back to me. There we go. Yeah, it's still miles away. I don't know what to tell you now. No, I don't even know what's happening here. I don't know whether there is an end game to this, or if it's just in some kind of loop. Gigapost. We'll jump in here and then call it. There's nothing showing up on the galaxy map. Not a dicky bird. So I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do here. I might end up just resetting it. You know, to the local planets. Maybe that's what I should have done at the start. I was just kind of hoping I'd find some nice planets. That's a marshy one. Frost, Blade, Reeking. Reeking sounds beautiful, doesn't it? No. Now there we go. Log that. Save it all. Go to the bridge. Stand beside the captain, because I am the real captain of this vessel. Here, look, I had a Viking ship, a pirate class Viking ship. Oh no, it was a Star Destroyer, with all kitted out like me, with my armor. I could have moved on from their little geeks, but I can't. They're my guys. They're my boys. So this is my original freighter. I just can't let her go. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me if you got this far. I appreciate it. If you're watching back over this, thank you very much. And I hope to talk to you in a live stream soon. I will be putting up other videos as well, come the new year. But I just feel that I need to decompress and let all of this built up cortisol just phase out of my ass. I think that's the way I should do it. No. Thank you, man. Happy New Year to you, brother. Thanks for dropping in to this little ditty of mine. Solir earlier on, and Serenity, thank you. And 20 lurkers on the numerous people that dropped in. Orbital, you just arrived at the wrong moment, my brother. I'm signing off now, my guy. But we might be doing something in a little bit with No here. So keep an eye out for it. I have Jules Holland. I have New Year's Eve hootenanny to attend on my TV. This looks cool, Duke. Hey, I liked your art stream. Oh, thanks, man. Did you watch? You're a good man, Orbital. Thank you very much. I looked back on it and I realised that if you don't zoom in, it doesn't make for very good viewing. And you know, it's the exact opposite. So when you're doing digital art, you're not supposed to zoom in because you'll just end up micromanaging and getting nothing done. But on live stream, it kind of like you have to zoom in, you know. But keep an eye out, Orbital. We will be hitting up the maybe Star Trek or No Man's Sky. Well, not No Man's Sky. From Other Suns. It depends. It depends which one we will suck at the least, or if I have time to stream. But right, I'm gonna go grab dinner now. Orbital, I'm delighted you dropped in. Happy New Year to you, pal. I hope you have a good one. I hope 2026 brings you all good things. I listened while drawing. Good man, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. We feed off each other that way, you know. I do the same thing. Alright, me and my sexy armor are gonna sign off now. It's been fun. I don't know why I keep Supermaning, it just happens. But yeah, get out of here. I'm gonna go and grab something to eat, and I'll be back with just now, and doing something in space. Happy New Year, everyone. God bless you. I'll see you in the next stream or the next year. It depends. I don't know which. Bye.